Hi, welcome to MoversSuite training. In this video we're going to take a closer look at some additional functionality that can be found within our task, claims, document management, and AR credit and collection modules. In another video we discussed a predefined set of tasks for a given order as viewed through the Task tab. Now we're going to look at the Task module that allows a user to see open tasks for all orders. Press the Task button on the content screen to access this module. Upon opening the module, we notice that many tasks appear in red. These tasks are overdue based on the current system date. Tasks that are not overdue appear in black. There are two primary ways to view tasks. One option is to view the open tasks of another user. This is helpful when assisting a coworker or covering someone that is out sick or on vacation. You can select a user by name or by particular role within the organization. Entering date will cause the application to display only those tasks due up to the entered date. Leave this field blank to see all open tasks for the selected user. Press the Tab key to update the data grid with any changes made to the view settings. The second option is for viewing tasks by a particular group. Using this option is helpful during busy periods when additional resources are needed to work on a particular group. Select a date or date range to view the task by and press Tab. Open tasks for the given group and date range will appear within the data grid. All the functions available to a user through the Task tab are available here, including the ability to mark tasks as complete or not applicable. A particularly useful feature here is the ability to select multiple records at a time and mark them as complete. Doing so removes them from the data grid. We can also change the due date of tasks and create new ones on the fly. Additionally, we can add a note to the order associated to the selected task through the Add Note button, or we can access the order directly through the Open Order button. The Notes tab here allows us to quickly view order notes of the selected record. Now it's time to take a look at the Claims module. The Claims module provides for the management of all claims that arise in MoversSuite. Access this module by pressing the Claims button. Using to find or retrieve existing claim records, we notice that there may be multiple claims on a given order. To see the details of a claim, select one in the main grid and press Edit. This opens the claim detail screen where we can view and manage the general data for the claim. Adjusters can quickly view key information through the order detail screen. And they can instantly see a list of personnel assigned to the order through Order Personnel, including the coordinators, the crew, dispatchers, and the adjusters themselves. Many right-click options are available to the user, such as the ability to change the claim status, add a new claim for the same order, and email the shipper. Now let's take a look at the details of the selected claim within the Claim Items section. These are the individual items that comprise the claim. Here users can add, edit, and delete these details. Press Edit to view the data tracked for an individual claim item. Additionally, adjusters can right-click on one or more records at a time and update the status. The Manage Settlement option allows the adjuster to access a separate screen where they can track settlement activity as it relates to all claim items, such as whether the item was repaired or cashed out to the claimant, for example. Liabilities and chargebacks track those accountable for the claim as well as those financially responsible for the claim. We add this information through the Manage Liability and Chargeback screens. In this example, we see that we are charging back the driver $350 for damages to the mailbox and to the outside light. While being charged financially, the driver is not liable for the damage, which may have been the helper, but ultimately it is the driver's responsibility. Within the Receivables section, adjusters can set up to invoice another party where we may have settled a claim on their behalf, such as for a van line or for another agent. Press Edit to view the details of the record. In this example, a $700 receivable from the van line customer is noted. The Task tab here provides a list of tasks exclusive to the claim adjuster for the selected order. These tasks are generated based on a predefined list. They can also be created manually from here as well. All functionality available in other task areas is also present here. In the Notes tab, users can view all notes associated to the order for the claim being processed. Next, we'll discuss document management functionality that is available throughout the application. In order information, we find a document icon next to the order. Clicking on this icon will evoke the document management viewer. The viewer is a standalone window that remains open and accessible while you work in MoversSuite. You can also adjust the size of the viewer window to fit your needs. Notice that the viewer corresponds to the open order in MoversSuite. Let's attach a file to the order. Press the Attach File button, which will prompt us to locate a file using an Explorer window. The file can be located on the local system or from any accessible shared drives. When the file is located, press Open. The application opens another window prompting us to enter properties necessary to add the file to document management. The document type categorizes the file based on predefined settings. We're attaching a work ticket, so select Work Ticket for our type. Upon doing so, we find that the application prompts us to choose a work ticket number from the list of tickets already created for this order through Dispatch. Enter any specific notes regarding the file and press Attach. The system uploads the file and places it into the Move Documents folder, which is a preset configuration. Once the document is in the viewer, there are additional functions available to us through right-click options. Let's take a look at a few of these options in detail. Choose View Selected Document to open the document in a separate window by its associated program. Select the Send to Email option to email the document directly from MoversSuite. Choosing this option opens a new email message window with the document attached along with some generic data in the body of the message. We can update all the information of this email and set the appropriate recipients as needed prior to sending it out. The Properties windows allow us to view and update all the document information pertaining to the file. A great feature of the document viewer is its ability to track multiple revisions of a document instead of cluttering up the viewer with multiple copies of the same document. The system creates a new version of the document automatically when a document with the exact name is added for the order and when any of the document properties are updated. Being a separate window, the viewer allows the user to navigate between modules while retaining the files of the open order. Switching to revenue entry, for instance, we see the viewer remains connected to the order. Once we switch to a different order, the viewer will update automatically to display the files associated to the different order. The last module we're going to discuss is AR Credit and Collections. Pressing this button takes us to the AR Credit and Collections screen. Unlike traditional methods of collecting of account receivables, which require printing and analyzing reports that identify which customers need to be contacted, the AR Credit and Collections module proactively notifies the collector which items need their attention. Selecting a customer from the list of predefined alert groups, we clearly see that they are carrying a balance in excess of 90 days. Additionally, information on the right side of the screen provides details of the account pulled directly from Dynamics GP accounting system. A graphic indicator provides a quick overview of the customer's AR breakdown. The Customer Information section provides additional data regarding the account. Press the Customer Settings button to assign the customer to a collector and to an alert group. Additionally, changes can be made to the customer's credit limit and contacts, and all these changes are reflected right back into the Dynamics GP system. We can access customer contacts quickly in this section. In the lower half of the screen, we can see all the open activity for the customer at the summary level. Click on the plus sign to expand the record to view the details of each transaction. A detailed history of activity related to this account is viewable through the Activity and Notes tabs. This provides a single source of information to all regarding the steps taken to collect the balance. The Activity section stores all the customer interactions which you can create through the Log Activity function while working with the customer directly. The activity can be linked to one or more orders, invoices, and alerts. Additionally, the system can be configured to require a follow-up task based on the results of the activity we are logging. Say we called and the contact person was unavailable and we left a voicemail. The system will instruct us to create a task to call the person back on a later date. Tasks created through log activity are specific to AR Credit and Collections. All tasks due for the collector appear in the task pane. We can also create tasks by pressing one of the Add Tasks buttons. Doing so opens a window where we can define our task for a particular collector to perform the task and enter a description just as we would in other areas of MoversSuite. What's unique about task reading and AR credit collections, however, is that we can also link the task to a particular customer. Further, we can link the task to orders, invoices, and even particular alerts belonging to the customer. We can also create notes visible to the whole organization through the Add Note option. Pressing this button opens a separate screen where we can add a note specific to the customer, or we can create a single note and post it to multiple orders. This ends our overview of these MoversSuite modules. Thank you for watching our training video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please watch our other videos in this series.